What's up, everybody? My name is Jahron.
And I'm Sam.
And today we are giving you a very special treat, an album review for Girls' Generation's Holiday Night album, 10-year anniversary. And we have made notes, and we're going to give our thoughts on each track on this album. You know how to get down for this. We will be going in depth on every track and giving our opinions and our musical thoughts. So track number 1 is Girls Are Back, and the people behind the music are Design Music, yes. So my thoughts on this was I was really happy with the little intro that Tiffany did in the beginning of the song. I just thought, oh god, and I was glad it was track number 1 because it just really fits. Taeyeon starting with a riff also, oh god, it just, she just grabbed my soul with that. And I do feel like it was a very funky song, great instrumentation, and I feel like Hyoyeon and Yuna's rap was really good in this song. And I feel like lyrically, this song is obviously to the fans, like, we're back, don't worry. Like, I just kind of felt like that's what I got from reading the lyrics. And it just feels very encouraging and reassuring that, you know, Girls' Generation is by our side. So yes, that's my thoughts on Girls Are Back.
Basically, the song Girls Are Back is, it's kind of like the bitch anthem of, like, we're back. Like, we're back, bitches. Like, time to, like, step aside because, like, you know, the girls are back. And they're saying how, you know, they want to strap on their heels and go out and break some hearts. Like, this is, I felt like, was a really nice opening to the album because this is, like, them coming back for, like, after 2 years. Like, so yeah, that was a very good opening track to the album. As John also mentioned, I really liked Hyoyeon's rap in this as well. And Tiffany's vocals, she went off in this. Like, she definitely went off in this song. It was definitely like a very Tiffany song. I don't know, like, even just her rap in the beginning, like her little like English intro, and then her vocals, like, it was just like the whole feeling of it was very Tiffany. And this was a really good song and I did really enjoy it.
Track number 2 is All Night. Oh my gosh, and the people behind the music are Kenzie and Haley Atkin. And the production of this was very amazing. And I just, when they started with Yuna starting, I like to party. It was just amazing.
It was.
And it really just saved our generation from turmoil. Like, literally, Yuna single-handedly destroyed all the evil in America that's going on right now. Tiffany's rap was probably my favorite thing about this song. I literally say it every day. Check it, let it go. It's so good, oh my gosh. And obviously Taeyeon during the breakdown and the little like, little production, like beat drop. Oh god, that was just a lot. For me, I also felt like this song, reminded me of something, and I like had to talk to Jordan about it. I was like, what does it remind me of? And I finally realized, like, it doesn't sound just like it after listening to both back to back, but it almost feel like they were very inspired by Rock With You by Janet Jackson. And that's actually one of my favorite songs ever. And so I was just like, why does it sound so familiar? And it came to my mind like, oh my gosh, this is like giving me Janet Jackson. Jordan said that this song gave them a bit of Whitney Houston, but I'm gonna roll with Janet. So the chorus is also like, what made this song very interesting for me is that the chorus sounded like a house genre type song, but then every other part of the song was just 80s pop. So it was just a great blend of those mixes of genres. And just the song itself is really sexy. Another interesting tidbit about it is that the pre-chorus on Sunny's part, where all the beats were going crazy, but then it started to fade, and all you hear is just Sunny's voice with the keyboard, and it gave you like a really intimate moment in the song. And I just really thought that was very smart musically. And as well as that part progresses, it adds more layers to the production, which builds up to the chorus to make such an amazing, this song was really just perfection. I really loved All Night.
Basically, the song, from what I was reading lyrical wise, is basically about like two lovers almost reuniting again, and they're saying like, let's just go all night. Like, they're talking about how like getting it on.
Yeah, they were getting freaky.
And they were. they're literally saying, let's get it on all night. And I'm like, oh my god. They're saying that love is towards the end, there was the one lyric they were kind of ending with is saying that love is something that you feel in the heat of the moment, and it's just you need to just go with the flow of it. And I really like that lyric a lot, and just what Jahron's also saying about the mix of genres in this, I would say it was a mix of house with 80s pop, and then just that really weird but amazing just techno breakdown just came out of nowhere. Just everything about this was just really beautifully done. And not only is the choreo probably the best choreo I've literally ever seen them do, it just was just such an amazing concept for this comeback, and it just fit them as I feel it showed how they've matured over time. This specific track, and I definitely am very happy they chose this as one of the title tracks. And yeah, I really enjoyed the production, just everything about this song.
Track number 3 is Holiday.
Holiday, yeah.
And the music behind this is none other than our MACNA Miss Sohyun. She did the lyrics to this, and I have to start by saying Tiffany impressed me the most in this song.
Know.
Tiffany had so many high notes and riffs and going. I was just like, oh my lord, just let me rest. She's all by it, so it was just going crazy. And then Taeyeon's high note was obviously amazing. And my favorite part was obviously probably Tiffany's falsetto that she did in the song. And then Sohyun bringing us back, reeling us back in towards the end of the song. Just it was just TTS really thrived in Holiday. And this song is definitely a celebration for Soans. So that's what I kind of got from it. And yes, I enjoyed this track.
So I came to the conclusion I found myself liking Holiday a bit more than All Night, just because I don't know why I just liked it more. I think it was just because I feel the vocals came through a bit more in this song, and I they were just going off on vocals since the beginning of the song all the way till the end. They didn't just save it all till the end. They went from the beginning all the way to the end. It was just. And it wasn't forefront vocals, it was just all vocals you hear in the background. Tiffany, I've never heard Tiffany have so many high notes in a song before. She just shined beautifully in this.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really liked is how not line distribution wise, I liked how in the chorus for Holiday, each time they sang a line in the chorus, it was 3 members and then 4 members. They mixed it all together.
It was a lot of
harmonization, and I like how they split up the chorus a lot. I just felt the song was just super fun. It was a very fun summer song, and I felt it just meshed really well with the other title track All Night really well.
Yes. Track number 4 is none other than Fan. And the person behind this is Kinsey. They're very well known. I see Kinsey all the time on a lot of tracks. And this song is what I got from this song is it's really powerful. I really felt the vocals in this. And I feel for me personally, I felt Taeyeon and Sunny shined the most in this song. I felt Sunny's vocals was very prominent in the harmony of the chorus. I heard as they were all harmonizing, I don't know why, I just heard Sunny just being the forefront person in the harmony, and I just was living for it. And I feel lyrically the song's very romantic, and I felt it was being loyal to your significant other and being by their side through thick and thin. So it's kind of that kind of anthem, sticking by your man or your woman's side. So it was really cool. I liked it.
I felt I actually got 3 different meanings to this song. I got that one, and I got it almost being from a Sone's point of view of how they feel about Girls' Generation.
Oh yeah.
And I also felt about how maybe Girls' Generation feels about the Soans. So I definitely got all those feelings from it, and the fact that the song's called Fan, that too really made me think about that. And the song itself was just really nice, and I felt you'll hear me say this a lot during this review, but every time I listen to these songs, I feel I'm hearing Jessica in them. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but I feel I hear Jessica. And I'm just my heart hurts because I know that she would just be amazing on these tracks. And yeah, so Fan was definitely a song I really enjoyed on this album.
Track number 5 is Only One. Behind the music is January 8 and Andreas Ober. And For me, this song is very relaxing. I feel like this is definitely something you would put when you're going to bed. The production was very simple, minimalistic, and lyrically, it was from what I got, it was just about not sweating the small stuff, knowing that your significant other is the only one for you, and I just feel like it was pretty straightforward. Like, only one, it's you.
Yeah, exactly. Really that. It was very straightforward. To me, I don't know why, every time I listen to this song, it brings me back to old school Disney. I don't know what it is, but I'm talking about back when Hilary Duff was doing music for Disney, and just it reminds me very much of that. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, definitely go back and listen to some, like, you know, back when Disney was actually good, like Disney Channel was good. So,
like now, like Charlie with the Blog.
Charlie, you mean Dog with the Blog?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't watch Disney.
And it also kind of reminds me of maybe kind of like 90s K-pop a little bit. I don't know. I imagine older girl groups like Finkel or like Baby Vox. Like, if you guys know who they are, like, it definitely reminded me of something I could see them doing as well. But like I said, this is a very well produced song. I feel like there wasn't a lot of instrumental, but I feel like that's what made it good.
Yeah.
Because you mostly just hear the guitar a lot through this, and like just their vocals. And I feel like that was just like a really nice choice to do instead of putting a lot of heavy instruments from what we've been hearing all the way up until this song. But yeah, I really enjoy the song. And as Jahron said, the song really is just saying, like, no matter what they, you know, no matter how much they fight, no matter how much, you know, whatever they go through, like, she just knows that their significant other is like the only one for them.
Yes.
So yeah, very straightforward. You guys will see that if you read the lyrics. I really enjoy this song a lot, and it's definitely on my sleep playlist as well.
Track number 6 is One Last Time. Behind the music is Mafly, sorry if I'm butchering names, and Mike Woods. And this song, where do I even begin? Legends always have a song called One Last Time. There's Ariana Grande and Girls' Generation. Sohyun and Taeyeon destroyed this song. Completely annihilated, scalped us all. This was their song. I literally couldn't believe it. When I first heard this song, I literally was tearing up because I was just like, wow. Like, I just felt, without even having to know what the lyrics was about, I literally started tearing up. It was just so powerful. I felt it. I felt that Taeyeon and Sohyun both were just really conveying the message of the song through their vocals. It was just powerful, like, especially towards the end of the song. Like, I literally was like screaming at work listening to it because it's just like a lot. And the harmony in the chorus had me shook to my core. And I just really wish, honestly, that this song could have gotten a music video, or it could have even been a title track, to be honest. I was just really loving everything about this song. To me, I felt like this song was about the fear of the person you love falling out of love with you. And it was just really emotional. I felt like that was just kind of like that. What did you think? I tweeted this. I put this on Twitter. I've asked my friends. I've showed them the comparisons. When I first listened to this song, I'm like, what does this song remind me of? I was going crazy thinking about it. 'Cause I'm like, I was even going online and searching up those apps where you literally hum the song into them and it tells you what it is. I was doing that, and it finally came up, and it was One Step at a Time by Jordin Sparks. I even showed Jahron the comparison in the car, and even he agreed with me. Like, it's just like so similar. Like, I wonder if they got like inspiration from that song. Right. I don't know, but I'll put up a comparison on the screen in a minute, so I'll just do that. And I mean, come on, guys. Like, if you disagree, then that's fine. But like, tell me why you disagree. Because to me, it's like they're not like the same, but definitely like even the beginning, when you know where they go no 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 no, like it's the same thing, and it's just like, and they're both amazing songs. And this Girls' Generation song, I don't know, I feel like it's probably one of the best they've done. I don't know where I'd rank it yet, but it's probably one of the best songs they've done, honestly. And it's just amazing. So Jahron was saying how he felt like, you know, falling out of love with your significant other, then falling out of love with you. Whereas
I got that she knows that their breakup is like she knows that it's just gonna happen. There's nothing she can do to stop it. So she's just saying, one last time, just let's just act like lovers one last time, right? Hold my hand, like just because she knows that after that, like this is gonna be the last time they're gonna be like this together. It's a very emotional song, and they really show that not only through the lyrics but through their vocals. Like even Taeyeon's high note at the end, like she just like shattered hearts everywhere.
My God.
I swear.
And then Sohyun, like them like going back and forth, like with Taeyeon's high note, and then while Taeyeon was doing the high note, Sohyun was like, "Give me one, give me." I was just like, "Oh God!" I know. Musical orgasm, like really.
Like it was just the production of this is just really good too. It was incredibly powerful. And that's literally what I wrote down. That it's just powerful. Yeah. And it just really gets to your heartstrings for sure.
God. Track number 7 is "Sweet Talk," and the person behind this is Maknae again, Sohyun, and this song is very funky. And I feel like Sohyun just dominated the song. She wrote it, and she got the most lines pretty much, but it was just really cool. I really thought she shined a lot in this song. And this song, for me, when I read it, it was just pretty much about the infatuation you have for somebody. By the way they walk, by the way they talk, their aura, just everything. It's just like, they're sweet talking you. It's just like, it's really just about somebody with, good game. So yes, that's what I got from it.
To me, Sweet Talk, I felt like it was almost like a sister to Girls Are Back, like the sound of them. And like Jahron said, like this song was really about, her she is infatuated with this person, just like, sweet talk me, like really like because she knows that he sees her, like she knows that he's watching her, and she knows that like I got him on like a line, like she's really man. Like the whole like rap sort of part, like there was kind of like a sing rap part towards the end that kind of included a lot of them, and I felt like that was probably my favorite part of the song. Like Hyoyeon's part, I don't know why hers stood out to me the most. Like she just has like a really sexy deepish voice. And I felt like she really just did good on this song. But Sweet Talk is definitely probably one of my favorites on this album. It's it's just really, really good.
Track number 8 is "Love, My Love Is Always Bitter." Oh God, and the people behind this this song is Hwang Hyun and Mayu Wakisaka. And oh my gosh, I was a huge fan of this song. I felt like it was just so fucking good. The genre of this, I would probably say, is like old school swing. It's kind of like what I got from it. And honestly, like they delivered. And I really feel like Hyoyeon's vocals in this impressed me. Hyoyeon and Yuri, like they both had their own like chorus, and it was just like, oh my God, when they were like, "My love is always bitter," I just felt it when they said it. Good job to Hyoyeon and Yuri in this song. But for the most part, I feel like this was Sohyun's song. Like I felt like this is the kind of song Sohyun was put on earth to sing. Like she did so amazing in this as well. I feel like her type of like vocal sound is more old school anyway, so I felt like she was shining very well in this song. Sooyoung also did her damn thing in this vocally. I was very impressed with her. This song had a lot of soul in it, and it was just very good. I really thought that the line distribution was pretty fair. One of the most fair in this album. And then lyrically, I felt like it had a lot of symbolism and metaphors thrown into the mix. So I just feel like this song was really just very well thought out and very well produced. And so I'm a big fan of it.
When I was listening to this song, I imagined them in like a smoky bar or something, like up on a stage with like a live band. And it's just like, and like Jahron said, it was very like old, like it has an older sound to it, especially with like the horns and like kind of like the bass or cello or whatever was in there. Like it was definitely like, oh God, I just like imagine them like up on stage with one of those like old fashioned microphones.
Yes, and like just swinging.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, all like in like red sparkly dresses, right? Like oh.
And, like lyrical wise, like Jahron say, it's like it's kind of like, you know, they're saying how love is good in the beginning, but it's always gonna end up bitter. So it's definitely not a happy song.
No, it's
It's definitely nothing happy about it. But the song itself was just like, it just definitely had like a very kind of sexy feel to it, but still like, you know, like heart-wrenching at the same time. And it did, out of the whole album, I think it probably had like the best line distribution out of all the songs.
You think so?
Yeah, the line distribution was pretty spot on in this song. And that's to say a lot because this whole album I felt like so far has been really good line distribution. It wasn't really that bad at all, but this song for sure, like, I feel like everyone got like a pretty good amount of lines.
Yeah. Track number 9 is It's You, and the person behind this is our beautiful black pearl, Yuri. She did the music behind this song, and I must say that the vocals in this song were very soft, and I feel like out of the album, I felt like this was probably the best line distribution to me. I felt like I must say that Taeyeon and Sooyoung did like a little duet harmony in this song, and I just literally was just blown away. Taeyeon and Sooyoung were partners, and then Sunny and Yuri were partners, and I just, like, those are my favorite partners in this song. Like, I just felt like the vocals are everything. Oh my god. And yeah, the duet parts was my favorite. Everybody had a partner, and I just felt like this song was definitely to the Soans for me. For sure. At first I thought it was like about love, but then as I kept reading, it was like, oh, this has to be like to the fans for sure. I just feel like it was just pretty much It's You, like it was like their love for us. I don't know, what did you think?
This was definitely like a lot of these songs have like sisters to other songs. I feel like this song was a sister to Only One. Like they had very similar sounds to it, but yeah, I did really enjoy this song, and it definitely reminds me of like an old school Girls' Generation song. Which I really enjoyed. I like how a lot of them were like paired together for a lot of this song. Like they had like two members together singing like kind of like a duet in some parts. Like they were just all paired together, and I feel like that was like, I really like that concept because I feel like it doesn't leave anybody out.
Right.
I mean, yeah, like so there wasn't a lot of like maybe like solo track, but like they all got to sing on this song.
Yes.
Whereas, you know, it wasn't just like the vocals and then that was it. And because I feel like everyone in Girls' Generation is a vocal, so like I'm really glad that they all were on this song and they all got their, you know, their limelight with their partner, and I feel like that was like a really good choice to do that. I feel like more people should do that because you know, a lot of people get left out of, you know, songs, and I feel like this was just like a really nice way not to do that. And yeah, It's You was definitely like a really, like dropped it. It felt like it was for the fans. Just like how I feel like a lot of these songs in this album were for the fans. But I feel like this one really specifically was, you know, was definitely for the fans as well.
The last track number 10 is Light Up the Sky.
Oh god.
And the person behind this is Kinsey and Eric Lidbaum. And I must say that Sooyoung and Tiffany stood out to me in this song. Those two for sure. Tiffany. And it's a very beautiful song. If I had to critique it though, I would say that I wish that Taeyeon's high note could have been more long and more dramatic, because I felt like it had like a little pause and then it kept going, but I wish that the pause was a little longer and Taeyeon's high note was longer, and that literally that could have made such a big difference with this song and to me. But nonetheless, I do feel like it was an amazing song. I totally like what I did put is I could totally imagine Jessica on this track. Like this was definitely a song I'm just like, oh wow, I wish Jessica was on it. But yeah, this song was very good.
The very first time I heard it, I literally cried. Like this song was definitely kind of like a tearjerker, not because it was sad, because I feel like it was just the perfect ending to this album.
Nice way to wrap it up.
And I feel like this song is the song you would hear as the encore from one of their concerts. This is that song that they would be singing to the fans. And I feel like this song was very for the fans. I feel like this song was almost, you know, a thank you for fans for waiting for so long for them to come back. And I feel like Jahron said, it wrapped up this album perfectly. Line distribution was amazing. I just really enjoyed this song, and it just everything about it was just really beautiful.
Summary time! Woo! Okay, so Sam, overall, what did you think of this album?
For a 10-year anniversary and being gone for almost 2 years, I felt like this was like definitely one of my favorite albums by them. I'd probably say like I felt like it was pretty amazing for, you know, being away for that long and coming back with something like this. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions about this album and the title tracks and just the whole comeback in general, but I feel like if you've known Girls' Generation for a while, like you would know that this is Girls' Generation. Like this is just what they are, and like, you know, I'm glad that they kind of stuck with their roots when it came to this 10-year anniversary, because I almost didn't want them to do something like completely different for like the 10-year anniversary. I kind of wanted them to go back to their roots, and I kind of wanted them to, you know, show, you know, where Girls' Generation came from, you know. And that was the whole point of the 10-year anniversary, is to celebrate them as, you know, a group and being around for 10 years. And I feel like they definitely paid homage to like where they came from and what their original sound sounded like. And everything was really just amazingly produced. Like you can tell they didn't just like you can tell they tried hard on this. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Line distribution was really good.
Yeah, I just thought that is definitely one of my favorites. I just love it. Like Girls' Generation albums are so good. Like one thing I do love about them is I love their side tracks. I love their title tracks. Like they're just so perfect in every way. And honestly, I felt like everybody had their moment to shine in this album. It's definitely something I can appreciate. And I just feel like it was just really a nice gift to the fans. I truly was satisfied with it, me being a freaking huge, obese so-on. I just genuinely was just impressed.
Yep.
And I just feel like for the people that are complaining, I'm not sure what you wanted to see out of a 10-year anniversary, because I've been seeing some people complaining. I'm just like, well, what do you want? Like, I mean, why don't you go produce a song and pitch it to them? Like, because I was really satisfied, and I felt like they delivered vocally, production was great, and I mean, that's really all that matters in a song, as long as they're delivering how they should, conveying the message of the song. Like, you know, production's there, it's just like, I have no complaints. And so I really genuinely felt like they put their all into this, and I received this very well.
Another point I'd like to make is how, you know, we talked about this in I forgot which reaction to which title track it was, but we talked about how one of the main things people were saying is how, like, you know, something like Holiday was like too young for them. But I want people to realize the contrast between Holiday and All Night. Holiday to me was a homage to old school Girls' Generation, like G and just all that, whereas All Night I felt like was just them now, like the more mature Girls' Generation. And I feel like people kind of missed that point, and people are like, oh, like they're too old to be doing stuff like this. Is like, but you guys have to realize that at the 10-year anniversary, you know, they're showing them how they've grown over time. And I felt like, you know, both these songs were just like a perfect contrast to each other, because like I said, Holiday was very like old school Girls' Generation when they did a lot of the cutesy concepts where they, you know, had the really cute outfits and like, you know, that's just what they were known for. And now that they're older, you know, they definitely did the more mature concept with All Night, you know, and they look beautiful, they look, you know, old, like they just definitely look their age, they're very sexy. Like I feel like they were just contrast like each other very, very well. And I feel like people just didn't realize that, and they thought like, oh, they're just trying to, you know, catch up with what the girls are doing nowadays.
Oh,
it's just like, it's like, honey, it's like, where do you think it originally came from?
Right.
Like this whole thing, like, it's a fad, but it ain't new. Like we've seen it before, and it just happens to be popular now again. It's just coming back around, and you know, it's just like, that's what I feel like new fans who don't take the time to do their research need to do. They need to go back and look at early 2000s K-pop like groups, especially the girls in this situation, because Girls' Generation has been doing concepts like this since the beginning, and you know, and it never grows old for them because that's what they're known for, you know. And it's just like, that's why I feel like people need to realize, and they need to like kind of get that into their heads before they start talking shit. Let's just say that.
And I don't know, like also like, have these people realized that nobody in Girls' Generation is even 30? I mean, so it's like they're not even like the old Taeyeon's like 28, 27, 28. So I just feel like, you know, calling them old is just like, okay.
Like, what's your definition of old?
Right, because I just...
It's not like they're prancing around like in school outfits or something.
Right, so
like,
they're not doing that, but I don't know. I felt like Holiday was good. So, all the haters can, you know where you can stick it.
So in conclusion, I would give this album a 10 out of 10 for sure. What about you, Jahron?
For sure, 10 out of 10, A1. Sam, let's give everybody our top 3 songs for Holiday Night! Yeah! So, here's our top 3 songs for Holiday Night. Starting with my number 3 is All Night. And that song is just amazing. Everything about it, you guys know my reaction to it was literally insane.
My number 3 is Only One. Whenever I listen to that song, it's stuck in my head for the whole day, and it's just really nicely produced, and it just definitely deserves like my number 3 spot.
My number 2 is Love is Bitter. I literally have grown to love this song. I'm always just humming it, like when I'm going throughout my day, like it's just so good. Very old school, very soulful, and it fit them, and I just loved it.
My number 2 is their title track, Holiday. This song, for some reason, just stood out to me the most out of all the title tracks. And it definitely is like the first track I listened to when I put the album on in the car. And I really enjoy this track. It's just super catchy. It gets stuck in your head super easily. The dance, everything is just so fun about it. And I love it to death. Our
number 1, we might as well say it at the same time because it's the same, is One Last Time. Woo! That song, I mean, you guys can't be that surprised about it. It was literally a masterpiece. It's one of the best songs I've ever heard by them, honestly. Like, oh my god, it was amazing. Everything about it, TTS thriving in that song, like, it was just a lot happening vocally, musically, instrumentally. Like, it was just a very great production sound of a song. Like, yes. So guys, tell us what your thoughts are on Holiday Night. What is your top 3? What's your ultimate favorite song from the album? Let us know down below. Give this video a like, thumbs up, click the notification button so you guys know when we're coming out, and don't forget to follow us on our social media, of course.
Quick reminder, we said this in our past video, we are going to KCON, so if you see us there, definitely say hi. We'll be at the London Noise panel, as well as, I think it's called like How to Be like popular on YouTube. I don't know. They name it that way. It's the YouTube panel with, you know, Courtney and Jasmine. And yeah, so we're definitely going to be going to those 2 panels. They are back to back, both on Sunday. So we are definitely going to those. Those are the only panels we really, really wanted to go to.
If you see us walking around, don't forget to say hi. We don't bite. We're the nicest people on earth. And yes, we are social butterflies. So yes, I guess with that being said,
we will check
you guys later. Bye!